Welcome back to Screen Fiend, and this is the movie review for Nobody's Fool. This is a Tyler Perry written movie starring Omari Hardwick, Tika Stumper, and Tiffany Haddish. And it starts off with Tika Stumper. She's playing this character, and she's a businesswoman. She's doing this presentation at her company, and she's all about her business. And then her sister, who always slept with everybody and went to jail, Tiffany Haddish, is coming home. And her mother, played by Whoopi Goldberg, suggests that she has to go pick her up. Now, mom is screwed up. She's the only one that made some of her life. So she picks her sister up, brings her to a lavish apartment, where she's in love with a guy she met on the internet and never met. Here we go. So, eventually, Tiffany Haddish character realizes that her sister's being catfished, wants to go and investigate and find out what happened. Her sister stops at her favorite coffee shop, which is owned and ran by Omari Hardwick. And it's obvious Omari likes her, and she flirts with him back, but she's, I got a man who I've never met, but we talk on the internet. So, eventually, they call these professionals that do this job, and they find out this guy's not real, and they was like, we gotta find him, because he's nobody's fool. And there's a very funny cameo in here. And once I saw the cameo, I cracked up laughing. But overall, the movie, it's better than Night School. Let me tell you that. It is funny. It has a lot of funny parts. Tiffany Haddish is very funny in this. She was funny. I mean, the writing is pretty cheesy. Omari Hardwick, what can I say? He played this role to a T. You know, I was worried he was going to be like Ghost in this movie. And he wasn't. He was similar to Ghost, but not quite. You know, so a lot of the stuff you saw was some of the stuff you saw from the television character that he played on Being Mary Jane. You know, a lot of people didn't realize he was on that show too. He was one of the guys that she slept with out of the many women that many people that Gabrielle slept with on the show. And anyway, back to the movie. So the movie, it fell into a label of redundance, and I think that's what hurt this film from being like extraordinary. I mean, your woman's gonna like it, and I obviously think Tyler Perry does not like women. I mean, he must hate them with a passion, because every movie that I've seen that Tyler Perry has written, he's made the women look like complete trash. I mean, for real, he is really laying it thick into the women. And this was another one. He had one chick, the movie ended, she ended up with AIDS. She was a bad wife, bad girlfriend, cheated on the guy, and she winded up with AIDS somewhere, and he went and remarried, and she's living with AIDS and going off somewhere. Just an old lady at a bookstore while he's moved on. I'm like, man, that's how it's ending? Wow. This is crazy. So that's why I'm sitting there watching that. That's the vibe I got from watching it. Like, how crazy this was. Then it goes from that to a whole nother different type of realm. The film goes from one narrative to another. It repeats, and repeats. It's like, how many times are they gonna do this thing? They should be past this. And they don't get past it, and nobody's fool. And the comedy comes in between there. You know, Tiffany Haddish, her character like phases out for a little bit. Then they, just so they can focus on trying to bring they're like, okay, we had too much Tiffany Haddish in here. We got to try to like bridge this and emotionally capture people in. This isn't very well written at all. A lot of this stuff needed to be edited. They needed an editor in here. A good editor would have cleaned this up. And he probably's like, look, I'm working with the materials I got. Okay? It actually happens like 3-4 times in a row. And I probably said something and they said, no, we need this to be. But it's like, we've done this scene 3-4 times. Why are we doing this 3 more effing times? Do we really need this many times to do this scene? And you'll see it when you watch it. It's going to be like, man, this deja vu. Didn't we just see this done in this movie? Man, they doing this again. And again. So you'll see it. And tell me what you think. I gave it 2 stars out of 4 for Nobody's Fool. I think that overall, you know, I guess I could give it 2.5 because I did laugh. You know, and I think that the comedy was more important than the film itself. You know where this is going from Jump Street, but I think you could pretty much put it together for yourself. So, anyhow, you'll enjoy it. You know what? What the hell? 2.5 stars out of 4. How about that? Change the rating. 2.5 stars, because I just thought of a joke that was in there, and I said, that joke's going to push it over. It's a really funny joke. So, Nobody's Fool. Go see it.